Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? I think for once I'm going to say something and it's going to be true. This is going to be a very short update video. There's kind of two main points I need to cover, and then just general chit chat. I mean, obviously, everyone is still in lockdown. Locally, the lockdown is starting to be gradually released. We are still very much not allowed to go out to do what we want. 2 hours a day of exercise, essential trips, blah, 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 blah. But they have now introduced this weird idea of bubbles. So our house was a bubble, and we can now include another family member's household in that bubble and travel freely between the two and no social distance requirements. It's all very strange. It's all a bit weird, but what are you going to do? They're trying to release the lockdown as slowly and sensibly as they can. It's going to be a nightmare. I don't envy them the decisions they're going to make. The island is ready for the lockdown to be over. A lot of people are ignoring it now, but I'm following the rules. Honestly, I think possibly the whole thing has been a bit over the top, but I'm still going to follow the rules and do what I can to try not to kill anybody, which is pretty much what I do every day of the week anyway. So it all fits in nicely. Anyway, on to more relevant topics. One, PoliceCake.com is dead. It's gone. I didn't like the hosting. I have not had a chance to find a different hosting platform yet. And I haven't really written anything of any decent quality, possibly ever, but at least not for a long, long time. So I'm just not in a rush. I still own the domain, so when I want to bring it back, I can. But for now, it's gone. I would need to dedicate more time to making that worthwhile, and I just don't have that kind of time right now. I know a lot of people, because of the lockdown, have more time on their hands. I have less. Between helping people out with their kind of business problems, just being there to support people as and when they need it, and helping out a lot of people who've been trying to start podcasts, streaming, that kind of stuff, and just giving advice and helpful tips. It's been busy. Oh, and of course I had to do some color grading for some footage, which took a long, long time. So it's been busy. It has been busy. A lot of the stuff I did for free, because it's just people asking for help, and I like to help people. And what can I say? And so, but obviously the color grading and some of the setup stuff was for money. So there's more money coming in for this month, which is great because I'm looking at doing an audio upgrade. Not for any reason for the streaming side, but it will probably benefit from that. The real push is going to be for the podcasting side and for the video recording side. I'm really trying to up the quality of things like this. And then hopefully when the lockdown is over and I can get people round, we can record things with multiple people is what we're trying to get to. The upgrade is expensive. I'm trying to find secondhand versions of what I'm looking for. I've been looking into cheap alternatives, but none of them are reviewing well. And the one thing I can't do is get a lot of stuff in, test it out, and then send back what I don't need. One, because I don't have the money, and two, because it's just not feasible to do that these days. So I have to do the research up front, try and make myself confident that spending this money, because it's a lot of money, it's a very expensive upgrade. And not only do I need to convince myself that I actually need it, the main benefit is I need more than one microphone input going forward. But before I pull the plug on the purchase, because I don't have a huge amount of disposable income, and I do like to try and spend as much money as I can that I earn from Twitch, Patreon, etc., into improving the stream, and everything else I do around that, be it audio quality, better web cameras, games. Obviously, streaming on Twitch, you need to keep on buying games. Like, I try to put as much of that money as I possibly can back into the content, and then the rest of it goes on food. pretty much where all the money is spent at the moment. Staying alive, trying to improve what I do. Especially considering I cannot improve my internet, so I cannot improve my video quality, especially on the stream side. And I'm recording on a webcam. I want to replace the webcam. I have ordered a very cheap secondhand GoPro Hero Black 7. I have no idea what kind of condition it's going to be in. It does come with a mail back guarantee, so if it's completely broken, I can send it back. But I picked that one up for two reasons. One, it may replace this on a daily basis. It may replace the webcam, or I may keep the webcam for face and have a desk cam, because there are some things I want to do on the desk, put Lego stuff together, and other things. Like if that kind of works, then maybe more arts and crafts stuff will come down the line. But I'd want a face cam and I'd want a desk cam. And this is another one of the reasons why I kind of want a multiple microphone setup, because then I can have a microphone here, and then I can have a microphone set up for what I'm doing there. And there'll be different microphones, and then I can also use all the kind of extra kit for when I can have people around. With the people around stuff, I want to push into the radio players. I've been talking about them for a while. And there'll be a link below. I've kind of put my first attempt at a kind of audio serial up. It's just me talking into the microphone. It's not particularly well produced or put together. I'm still learning how to do pure audio stuff, so bear with me on that. And then I'm also trying to work out how to make my voice exciting and just not everybody goes to sleep while they're listening to this. But these are all things I'm working on. And as I push into that side, that's why I'm looking to kind of improve the audio quality and be able to bring more people in. And it's one of the reasons why I let policeofcake.com just kind of slowly die off, so I can push more into the video and audio stuff. So there's that. And it's this thing. It's like, when I used to work and I had disposable income, I would have brought this thing, no problem. It would have sat on my desk and I wouldn't have used it. Now that I could really use something like this, I have to and ah about the fact, can I afford it? And that's kind of where I am now. And then obviously I've got to be aware that the start of this year has actually been really good. I was expecting money-wise for it to be fairly tight, with COVID-19 and all that stuff. But no, it's actually been a really, really good run for the first few months of the year, both Twitch, Patreon, and just other work that I've been able to pick up. I know that's not likely to stay, so I've also got to keep one eye on I can't spend all of my money on this. I need to keep a little bit in reserve. But at the same time, I just really want to push forward with some of this new stuff that I want to do. And yes, I can jerry rig everything, and yes, I can use the same stuff for different places, but then I have to move it. I have to set it up each time. And it's not a huge problem, but it's because I stream pretty much every day now. Anything that I have to move away from my stream setup that I then have to put back is a huge ball ache. That's the kind of nicest way to put it. My stream setup needs to basically be ready to go 24/7. So unplugging even a single thing can just ruin my day, because then I'll plug it back in, get it ready for stream. It doesn't work. Angry me, shouting, calling everything vicious bastards. It's a pain in the ass. So being able to kind of switch between things without having to take away the core setup is kind of what I'm going for now. Sorry, I've hit the microphone a number of times during this, and I apologize, but I'm not re-recording it because I won't have the time. So that's kind of basically it. So I wanted to let people know that policeofcake.com will be down for the foreseeable future. I am still writing, but I'm working on something much bigger, and that's just going to be a project that takes time, and I can't really tease anybody with or release little bits until I'm kind of ready for it to go out. It's a full form book. It's a book. and I'm working my way through that, but that'll just come out when it comes out. It could be the end of this year, it could be the end of 2030. It's a George R.R. Martin time scale for when that could possibly be done. So in the meantime, I'm trying to get more video content out. I'm trying to crank out the improv stories. We've got a large queue. More of those will be coming out. And then I'm also playing with the kind of sound stuff. I'll put links to the sound below, and I've said that already before. I'll probably even try and put links to my Patreon, because I always forget. If you want to support me while I'm doing any of this, I know there's a lot of people doing this right now. A lot of new people have come to the platform. A lot of new people doing a lot of great stuff. So I understand if you don't want to support this anymore. But that's the world we live in, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I've got to say. The Twitch stuff is going well. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. The only big change I think coming to Twitch is that I think Apex is probably going to disappear. I do not like what they're doing with it. I'm not going to do a concrete statement Apex is gone, because obviously season 5 is just around the corner. They're teasing a new hero. It'll be interesting to see what changes they do bring with the armor into the kind of normal rotation. But a lot of things they've done in Apex recently have not sat well with me, and I'm not enjoying it as much as I used to. It could mean that for the first time in a long time, there will not be a battle royale on the channel. Overwatch has come back. I've been enjoying Overwatch a lot more. I've been enjoying quick play. I never thought I would enjoy the 2-2-2, but I've got to be honest, I do prefer it. Didn't think I would, but I do. I still think Overwatch needs a huge injection of something to become relevant again and more fun. Like, it does need a kind of fundamental shake-up, but I don't think we're going to get it. I don't think Overwatch 2 is going to bring it, but I live in idiotic hope. What's new on the channel? Fallout 76 has come. I enjoy the hell out of it. It's a kind of game where you don't really have to concentrate. You can just wander about, and honestly, it's really nice at this time to be able to do that. We played through Monkey Island 1 and 2, which was a lot of fun. I probably will. Well, no, I definitely will do Curse of Monkey Island soon. TM. Don't know when, but we will play through Curse again. And then I will probably even try and do Escape, even though I hate the control scheme in Escape from Monkey Island. But we will try and do it. Other than that, on the Twitch side, more Overwatch, more Wildermyth for sure. We've got to carry on with our RimWorld as the RimWorld turns storyline, because that colony is still going. I know it's a miracle. Touch wood, don't jinx it. And then trying to find some fresh stuff to churn in there. I've got nothing on my radar. Honestly, I've been looking, but there's not much there. So just try and get some new stuff in as I can. Might go back to old stuff. I've got a hankering to play What Remains of Edith Finch again. So I might bring that in. And yeah, just cycle stuff in. Like, if Apex goes, that is a huge chunk of my screen time empty. To either bring other stuff in, play stuff that I play as well, more RimWorld, maybe more Wildermyth, maybe bring Neoverse back into rotation, Slay the Spire, that kind of thing. There are options. There are options. Excuse me, and I will be exploring them. I went back to the Call of Duty Battle Royale. It's fun, but I'm not going to be able to play that solo, so that definitely won't fill the Apex void. I may look at Cuisine Royale again, but they did a lot of stuff that I didn't like, and I'm not hugely keen to go back. But at the same time, I have such fun memories in that game. I do like to go back every now and again. But we will see. And that's pretty much it. I've waffled on. I was trying to keep this short. I just can't do it. As always, thank you for the insane amount of support everybody gives me. Just people who watch up and turn the stream. Yeah, people who watch up and turn the stream. Monetary support, likes, retweets on Twitter, kind words. Honestly, it means the world to me. It's absolutely incredible that I'm still doing this 2 years on. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who has watched this. Thank you, anybody who will give me feedback on the stuff that I'm working on. You know, what you think is working, what isn't. I'm always open to feedback. And just a great big thank you. And stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you when I see you. Bye for now, everybody.